Alright, so we're here with Mergecube, and today I'm going to be showing you BamboLab, which is for the newest line of printers from the Bambo Labs. Here we have the Bambo A1 Mini, which has a 150mm by 150mm by 150mm print bed, I believe. And here I can check. We have it's around 150mm squared build space, but right here we have a 3D file of this. It's a Mergecube. It's for augmented reality for kids. You get the headset that goes with it and a phone that's compatible with the app, and you'll have the cube, hold it up in your hand, and you can see different environments and other things through the app. Here I am going to be cutting different layers to make it so the print is blue with white outlines, because the cube does need the outline on here. So that's what I'm doing right here. So first off, I'm going to go in and take my cut function, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So right here I'm going to want to take this yellow square right in the center and pull it up. If you can see, this is where it's going to cut. We don't want it there, because that means, in perspective of this, your cut is going to be at about this layer, and it's not just going to be the pop-up stuff that's white. We're going to take it a little higher, find where we get right there, right in the change of colors, and then I'm going to make sure to hit place on cut and perform cut. It does sometimes take a minute to perform the cut. Oh, I messed up. Let's see. So I'm going to take the cut, pull it up to this, to the layer where just the stuff that goes above the square, and I want to hit, I think it's keep orientation. I'm going to hit perform cut. That's wrong. Pull it up. Place on cut, place on cut. And perform cut. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. It's just the button that says cut to part. So I'm going to take this. You see I have this right here is a separate part. If I go into objects, I can see Mergecube A and Mergecube B. B is going to be the lettering. So So I double click on there and I hit 1. For me, 1 is my white filament, and as you can see, now that shows white. And you can see where it's just the coloring on the cube itself, not the cube itself, but the pop-up stuff itself, and not the cube. So now for a sideways cut, we take this and we take this green slider and move it $90. So now it's straight up and down. And then for this side, we're going to pull it over to the side. Make sure it's just the lettering and hit perform cut. Then I can go into here on Mergecube STLA BA and turn it white. And we're just going to repeat said process for each side. For some sides, you will need to turn it this way rather than the sideways. If I can get this just right. 90 degrees. Pull it over to here. And it shows you where it's going to cut, perform cut. Then we go in here, click on said object, now object, and change colors. Here, turn this to 270, and right there, perform cut. Change colors, white, click off, there you go. And then last side is going to be right like that. Perform cut. And then last but not least, the final color change. And that's it. This bar right here is your for when it changes filament. Depending on the color changes, it will switch from blue to white every layer. I personally don't understand it, as it's a waste of filament. They could just have it, because when using this printer, it wastes a lot of filament because it prints out the side tower, and then on these printers that have the 4 colors, it does what we call pooping, and what it does is it extrudes and then slides it off to the side of the build plate. But that's all for this. I'm going to take here and hit slice plate. It'll slice. As you can see here, it actually changes from white to blue in every layer. The entire print time for this, you can see how much of what filament is being used. Right here it's 8.27 grams for model, 58.92 grams flushed, 12.37 grams for the tower, that's what this is, and total 79 grams. For model, for blue, we are using 886.21. Flushed is going to be 58.56, and tower is going to be 13.98, equaling up to a total of 158.76. But that is all.